What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and to another episode of Project Positive Net Worth. If you're new here, hey, I'm Lo and my husband and I are working on paying off six-figure student loan debt, and every month here on my channel I give you guys a net worth update because I feel like it's really important not just to track our debt payoff progress but to track our overall net worth progress, because as we pay off debt our net worth goes up, but as we accumulate assets and contribute to retirement and savings and all that, that also impacts our net worth. So tracking both of those things gives you more progress every month than just tracking your debt payoff. So I really enjoy doing these updates for you guys. I have a spreadsheet that I track my net worth on, so without further ado, let's jump to the spreadsheet. Okay, so this is our net worth tracking spreadsheet. You can see here that we have all of our assets here in the green section and all of our liabilities over here in the red section, and the difference between those two is what our net worth, because assets minus liabilities equals net worth. What you own minus what you owe. So that's how we calculate our net worth. So I will start out by going through how our assets changed in the month of May. So first of all, we have our house. If you guys watched my home equity update that I posted recently, you have already seen me talk about this a little bit, but the housing market continues to be really crazy and our house value keeps going up by a lot. And there was a house that sold in our neighborhood for $440,000 that was almost identical to ours. So I bumped up our home value to $425,000 to kind of catch up with what I think is actual market rate, and so that was a change of $13,000. So that alone was the biggest change in our net worth this month, which really isn't money that we set aside or debt we paid off. So we had really good progress this month, but mostly because of that. But still, that counts because that's what that asset's worth. It's actually probably worth even more than that, but we're just gonna leave it like that at $425,000 until more houses in my area sell, and then if it keeps going up, we'll adjust it then. Next we have savings. So this is our emergency fund and our sinking funds. I just did a really detailed video about sinking funds that I'm really super excited about. I had so much fun filming that for you guys, so I'll link in the description for this video if you haven't watched it yet. But sinking funds are basically just money you're setting aside for future expenses. So when that thing comes up, you don't have to just pay it all at once out of that month's budget. So a good example of that is like Christmas, saving throughout the year for Christmas. Or another good example is like car maintenance. We put money aside every month for car maintenance, even if we don't have any oil changes or things that need to be done to our cars that month. So between our emergency fund and our sinking funds, it went from $22,286 to $24,831, so that was an increase of $2,545. Next, we've got my husband's retirement account. He has an IRA that we don't contribute to anymore right now. It's like a traditional IRA that was a rollover from an old 401k, and then he has a 401k through work, and so we do contribute to the 401k. We're trying to max that out this year for a total of $19,500 in contributions, plus his employer matches the first, I forget what it is, I think it's like 3%. So his 401k and IRA went from $36,160 to $38,259, which was an increase of $2,099 this month. Next we have my retirement accounts. So I have two retirement accounts as well. One is a profit share through my work, which is kind of like an employer match for a 401k. And then I have a Roth IRA, which I actually maxed out for the first time this year. So I'm really excited about that. So I have not been contributing anything to retirement the past month or so, and so my account started out at $21,472 and went up to $21,668. So that was an increase of $196 just because it's invested in the stock market. Like I literally did nothing and I made almost $200 from my retirement accounts this month. So that's always really fun to see. Like the stock market doesn't go up every single month, it does go down, but overall it trends up, and it has over the past 100 years. So I know that I'm invested for the long term, and some months it goes up and some months it goes down, but this month it did go up, and so that's always really fun to see, like free money just in your account that you didn't do anything to earn. It just was your money was put into that account and invested, and you didn't have to do anything active like working to earn that money. Next we've got my brokerage accounts. So I actually did a breakdown of this down here because now I have a few of them that I'm working on, and so I just wanted to show you guys down here. So one of my accounts, I have a Fidelity brokerage account, and I don't really have any like set plan or strategy for like how much I'm contributing to these. It's like just whenever I feel like I have an extra 10 or 15 or 20, $25 to spare, I put some money in these accounts. So the Fidelity account I didn't contribute to this month. So that started out at $661 and went up to $664. So that was a change of $3. So it went up this month. And then I have my M1 Finance account. I put $1,000 in an M1 Finance account, and M1 Finance is a really easy investing platform. So I have accounts at Vanguard and Fidelity, which are very good, reputable companies to invest your money with low fees and all that. But their platforms are like a little bit complicated for a new investor that is like kind of learning. And so I discovered M1 Finance, and I've talked to you guys about this before, but I really like their platform because it's super easy to invest. It gives you recommendations of how to invest your money based on what your goals are. And then you can turn on auto investing. So anytime you transfer money into your account, it automatically invests it to your like preset investment. So I really like their platform. I found it very user-friendly for someone like me who, like, I am very interested in investing, but I would call myself nowhere near an expert in investing, and so I want something that's really approachable, and I have enjoyed using their platform so far. So I put $1,000 in there, and that increased to $1,112, so that was an increase of $112. Some of it is because I added more money to it, some of it was because the market went up, and some of it is because I actually got a couple referral bonuses from you guys. So if you sign up for an M1 account using my referral link in the description for this video, then you get $30 when you open your account, and I also get $30. So it's a win-win, and I appreciate so much you guys using my referral link. Like, don't feel obligated under any circumstances, but if you're interested in opening an account, you might as well get $30 free when you do it. So yeah, my referral link, like I said, is in the description for this video if you want to check them out and get $30 when you open your account. Next, I have my Acorns account. This is an account I used to use a while ago, and I talked about this in one of my other videos recently, that when I was quitting smoking, I would like put all my money that I would use to buy cigarettes into this Acorns account as a motivator to help myself continue to not smoke. And after a while, the money accumulated to a high enough number that I was able to buy myself a nice gift. I bought myself a Louis Vuitton purse, which is like kind of a ridiculous purchase, but it was what I needed as a motivator to quit smoking. And then after that, I kind of stopped using the account, but I really like Acorns, and I want to get back into using it because you literally don't even have to pick any stocks. You just pick like how aggressive you want your investments to be out of 5 options, and then they like pick everything for you, and it has low fees, and it's just like it's like even easier than M1 Finance if you're like very new to investing. So I also have a referral link for them. They are only doing a $5 offer, so if you open an account with Acorns using my link, then you'll get $5 and I'll get $5. So if you are like brand new to investing and want to dip your toes in, I definitely recommend Acorns. So overall, in the month of May, my brokerage accounts started out at $1,661 and went up to $1,801, so that was an increase of $140. Next, we've got my daughter's 529 account. We opened this account when she was born, and all the money we've received for her since she was born, we've deposited into this account, and then on top of that, we've put some of our own money in, and so this is a college savings account for her, so she hopefully never ever has to take out a student loan. So that started out at $4,976 and increased to $5,296. Pretty sure we put in $250 this month, so there was some market gains and then some increase because of what we put in. Next, we've got our HSA account, and so we use this for medical expenses. About, I think, $3,000 of it is invested, and then the rest is just cash. And so we, I have a debit card through my Fidelity HSA, and anytime I have a medical expense, I just use that card to pay for it, and then you have to keep all your receipts just in case the IRS wants to look back and make sure you used it all for medical. There's some tax benefits of this account, but you can only have it if you have a high deductible health plan. So we no longer have a high deductible health plan, so I don't know that we'll be able to put more money into this account anytime soon, but it is a great account that we enjoy for now. So that started out at $6,429 and went down to $6,358, and that's because we did have some medical expenses this month, and so we used the money from that account, so that's why it went down. Next, I have stock options here. We have stock options in a company that aren't necessarily worth anything right now, but they hopefully will be worth a lot in the future. So I just leave that on our net worth spreadsheet to remind me that they're there, but nothing we can value them at this point. And finally, our cars. I say this every month, but like I don't really know what our cars are worth, but they're like somewhere probably between 10 and 15,000 between the two of them. So I leave them at 13,000 because I am really trying to get us to a positive net worth, and I really need that like extra boost of any asset that we can put on there. So I put our cars on there. So our total assets for this month went from $517,984 to $536,213. So that was an increase of $18,229. Like I said, $13,000 was just our real estate, you know, changing value. I just wanted to see between our retirement accounts, we're almost at $60,000. We're at $59,927. So that's pretty cool. We're about to hit that $60,000 milestone with our retirement account. Okay, on to the less fun section, which is liabilities. So we've got 4 liabilities. The first one is our mortgage, and that started out the month with a balance of $306,465 and went down to $305,954, which was a decrease of $511. We are not paying extra to our mortgage. I round up the payment by a couple dollars just so it's an even number out of our bank account every month, but other than that, we're not paying extra. We're not planning to pay it off early at this point because this is not our forever home, and so I don't see any point in paying it off when there's other more pressing debts that I will talk about in a second. But yeah, it still goes down every month, which is always nice to see. And next we have our home equity line of credit. That started out the month at a balance of $22,034 and went down to $21,966. So it's under that $22,000 mark finally, and that was a change of $68. I've talked about this in my last 2 videos, but in case you missed it, I am considering pausing our student loan debt payoff, at least the extra payments. We're still gonna pay our minimum payments because we don't have a pause on our student loans right now because ours are refinanced into private loans. But yeah, I've been considering pausing the extra student loan debt payments to pay off the home equity line of credit because it has a variable interest rate and it's just a smaller debt that we could just knock out, and I think that would be like a nice boost. So I got like a resounding yes when I suggested maybe doing that. Like overwhelmingly the responses were yes, I think you should do that. So I'm like 99% that's what we're gonna do. We haven't made any payments towards any debt this month. I need to like sit down with my husband and talk through it and figure out exactly what we're gonna do, but we're probably gonna pay off the home equity line of credit. That's what I'm thinking. So that's kind of an exciting change of pace that will be coming in our like debt payoff update videos. Next, we've got my student loans. So I have one giant student loan that started out the month with a balance of $196,158 and went down to $194,658, which was a decrease of $1,500. It's a little bit of an estimate because we refinanced this month again, and I'm gonna make a whole dedicated video to that, but there's some like an overpayment that's pending that needs to go to our new lender, so I had to just kind of estimate the interest, but that should be like pretty close, within a couple dollars of where the balance is actually gonna land at. And same thing with my husband's graduate school student loan. So he has one student loan and that was also refinanced this month. So this is a little bit of an estimate, but it started out the month at $92,705 and went down to $91,396. So that was a decrease of $1,336. So for liabilities, we started out the month with $617,362, and that went down to $613,947, which was a decrease of $3,415. Every time our decrease in our liabilities is like in the thousands, it makes me excited. I just like, our debts were going up every month or most months for so long, or just kind of staying the same for so long. Every time there's a decrease, it just makes me so happy. And like honestly at this point, like I don't really care how fast it goes. I do and I don't, like, but overall I really don't care how fast it goes as long as it's just going down every month and our net worth is going up every month. Like that is such a huge win compared to our net worth that was like negative 200,000 for like 5 years. So overall, our net worth grew this month. It started out at negative $99,378 and went up to negative $77,734. That was a change of $21,644. That's a massive change. If we could have that much growth every single month, then we would definitely get into the positives before the end of this year, which was the goal I set at the end of 2020, was to get to a positive net worth by the end of 2021. But not every month can look like that, and that's okay. As long as we keep marching towards that positive net worth, then we are moving in the right direction. Finally, let's take a look at the net worth month by month. So you can see when I started tracking this back in November of 2020, we were at a net worth of negative $170,228. And in just a few short months, now that we're in May of 2021, that's at negative 77,734. So we've increased our net worth by almost $100,000. I think by next month we'll have increased our net worth $100,000 since we started tracking it in November, which is something like I am just so proud. I feel like I say the same thing in these videos like every single month, like, oh, I'm so proud of us and I can't believe all the progress we're making, but like I literally am, and I can't believe all the progress, and I am just so proud. So I'm just gonna keep saying it because what we're doing is not easy. Like, we could easily take a lot of the extra money that we have and instead of putting it towards retirement and debt, like buying stuff or going on trips or getting takeout, but we are not doing that. And so I am really proud of us that we are using that money to invest in ourselves and our future. So you can see here with this graph, it just is trending up and up and up. So hopefully we will get to this 0 mark and above it before the end of the year. We shall see. We shall see. It's going good so far, but yeah, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything I explained about our net worth, then make sure you comment below and let me know. I'd be happy to answer your questions. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this and follow along with our debt payoff and journey to get all of our finances in order, then make sure you hit that red subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subscriber, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.